Hello everyone. Today we shall see how to launch an EFS or mount the stream through the local system. Before we begin, let us see the need of your AWS EFS. We need your EFS to manage the workloads, as it is a simple, scalable, elastic file system for your Linux-based workloads. Now to start, log into your AWS account and go to your AWS services. Select your EC2 and we need to launch EC2 instances here. Click on launch instance and select an AMI. Now configure the instance details. Once here, all we have to do is select a VPC. We can either go with the default VPC or create a new VPC. I prefer going with the default VPC and coming back to the subnet. We will have multiple subnets available under the same VPC. We can select one. We will be using the IP address of this subnet in order to mount to the target host of the EFS director that we are going to create. Once the work is done here, move further. Storage, you can select the storage what you want, the type of your volume. I'll go with the standard one and proceed further. Next is to configure your security group. We have two different options to configure your security group. One, to create a new security group. Two, to create or select from an existing security group. As I have multiple security groups available, I'll just select one what is available. First, I'll select the default security group, which is default for all your VPC security, and the other which I've created for the purpose of my EFS. I'll review and launch it. Here, this pop-up menu will show my menu to select or confirm with the volume. I'll confirm with my magnetic standard one and proceed. Out here, all we have to do is check out for your settings or configurations and hit launch. Here, we are prompted with the key pair. We need to create a key pair. To do so, we need to run puttygen to convert the file type from .pem to .ppk. Later, we'll be opening it. Here, I'm going to use an existing key pair which I've already created to my local system. I'll acknowledge it and I'll click on launch instances. Once your instance is launched, go to your view instances. Here, you can see the status of your instance and the number of statistics that it's going through. Click on this to rename your instance. I'll name it as EFS1 and hit enter. Meanwhile, let us go back to the services and click on EFS. Over here, you can see I have an existing file system, but still I prefer creating a file system on my own. Now here we can see the VPC which was available while creating the instance and the list of subnets that are available under the same VPC. I'll move further, make no changes here, and click on create file system. This should create your EFS. Here you can see the status of your file system. It shows available. And these are the list of subnets under this VPC. Meanwhile, let us go back to our services. And check for the status of our instance. Now it's up and running. I'll go to the putty software and launch it. Click on the instance that we just created and copy the public DNS IP. Once you copy the public TLS IP, go back to your PuTTY and post it here near as your host name. Go to your SSH, your authentication, and browse for the PPK file. As I said, I have an existing key pair, so I'll select one and proceed further. Click on open. Yes. Here you need to log in. Log in as your EC2-user. Here we can see that the command was successful. Now go get into your super user. Now you can see that we are a root user. We can run our commands from here. Let us go back to the services, our EFS, and the EFS that we have launched. Now it's time to work with your commands. What you have to do is install your Red Hat package. This shows the package of your Red Hat, and it also says nothing to do, which means that we are already in the latest version of the Red Hat and there are no updates available. In case you're not using your Red Hat and you're using your Ubuntu, all you have to do is change the command. So the command for your Ubuntu server will be this shall be the command for your Ubuntu server. Once the command is successful, we need to create a directory. Give the command for making a directory. I'll name it as EFS and hit enter. You can see the directory is created. Once the directory is created, go back to your VPC. Here we have this VPC peering connection which will assist us in the commands. As I said, this command is used for your Red Hat and this one for your Ubuntu server. To mount, we first need to create a directory, and now this command is used for your mounting. I'll just copy paste the same over here. We need to remove the target and provide the IP address of the target. If we remember, it was a subnet A that we have used. So I'll just type the IP address of the subnet. And hit enter. The command was successful. To check if the command was successful, all we have to do is check the mounted file system. To do so, the command is df-h. I beg your pardon, it's df-h. Hit enter. You can see a EFS file system is being mounted through your local system. Now guys, mounting on mounting your EFS to the local system is complete. To unmount it, all we have to do is unmount EFS. This command will unmount all the directory system that we have created with the EFS. Now, the same command to check the directory list, we can see that this whole line is missing from here as we have unmounted it. Thank you guys. So that's it for today.